Is that one recording?
Yeah, it's recording, bro.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, let's shoot.
Welcome to the GT Road Radio. I'm your host, Gurman Kang, and today we have a special guest with us, an upcoming, amazing, talented director, Ranbir Khaira, man. Welcome.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate the introduction, man. I'm excited to be here, man. Excited to, honored to be one of the first guests.
Yeah, no,
first of many, for sure.
Hopefully.
How you guys doing today, man?
Good, man. How are you, bro?
Good, bro.
Bro, you just dropped something. Dropped a short film recently, on April 4th.
Yeah.
Why You Should Never Let Go.
Yeah, bro.
How's it been since that?
Bro, honestly, the response from the whole community has been so great. Like, I dropped it with my bro Sim.
Yeah.
So it's a Sim wrote the whole thing, and me and him worked on it, but it was mainly he was like the head of the project.
Okay.
And I helped with the directing, DOP and everything. And bro, like, it was such a journey just making it, and just to see the response from everyone, even though, like, I don't know how much is that. It was at 1.4K last time I checked.
Yeah.
Okay.
But bro, like, when we premiered the thing, me and Sim were like on FaceTime and we were just talking, even just seeing like 20 viewers watching like this film, like we were still like, yo, like, there's 20 people in here that took time out of the day to come and watch what we made.
Right.
I think even like with us, like when we like launched our first episode, it was like the same feeling. Like we didn't know going in like how many people are actually gonna like share, like even listen to it, but then afterwards, like we got these messages from people that like listen to the full episode.
Yeah.
And, like they're pointing out things that we said and stuff like that. I'm like, damn, people actually listen to it, right?
Yeah, bro.
Because when you like shoot like an hour like long content, like you don't know who's gonna listen to it,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
And then how did the short story, like how did it start? What was the vision behind it?
The vision behind it, bro, honestly, I really wish my bro Sim was here and he could tell you more. But the main thing is it's inspired from true events from my bro Sim's life, and it's like multiple different things like brought in. And my character in the film, I was just based off of myself.
Yeah.
And even with Ekdeep plays my older brother in the film.
Yeah.
And his character is just based off himself as well. How we were there, like when this stuff went down in Sim's life. Like, so it is a true story what went down in the film. To an extent. And it has elements of Sim's life, and it has elements of, there's a show called How I Met Your Mother.
That shows, I love that show.
Yeah, bro. So you probably realize that this film had heavy themes from the show.
Yeah.
And a lot of the style of like shooting was from the show as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you explained your role in the short film there. You play like a bro to Sim's character.
Yeah.
And I know we were watching it before this too. You drop some poetic lines in there, and you say that it kind of translates to you in real life. Like, so you really drop those bars in real life, like,
bro, honestly. Sometimes, man. Honestly, sometimes.
You give some pretty sound advice, man.
Appreciate you, man. Fun fact, a lot of my lines, the bulk of them, like the poetic stuff, it was all improv.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, it was on the spot. Like, I had a guideline of like my lines. I was looking at my lines before. It's like cut, shoot. I was looking at my lines, and I was sitting there, and I was like, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna just go like completely. And then I improv the majority of my lines. But we did face some complications in filming.
Yeah.
Like, I had a whole arc. Like, how I said the lines?
Yeah.
So as I was saying those lines, I was supposed to have a whole arc where it shows like my love life. And it shows like me like experiencing what I'm telling this guy. But like, that's the thing with the short film. Like, I'm at that point now, bro. And I'm pretty sure anyone, like, you guys watching can relate that, like, anyone that like has done it for like a year or so just knows that the checklist for the shoot is, okay, what's gonna go wrong. There's that box is there for sure, and it can go anywhere from forgetting a wire to like your equipment completely malfunctioning. Yeah.
Even like, so it was a 30-minute, right, short film?
31.
How much prep time went before? Because like even like when we watch content, you're like, oh, it's like a 10-minute video, whatever. It probably didn't take that long to make them or whatever, right? Even like when we first started, we thought it's just like the show. Then after that, it's like easy afterwards, right? He's gonna upload it.
Yeah.
But about the like, no, it takes time, right?
Exactly.
Afterwards and before too, like prepping and everything. So how much total time did go before production and after production?
Before production, bro, So I'm gonna just break it down. So there's 3 steps that we took. So first comes the writing process, and that's where we're getting all the characters down, the locations down, all that stuff, what we're gonna need, and who would be actually down to act these people out.
Yeah.
Because that was a big thing, that just getting everyone's schedules lined up.
Yeah.
And then comes in the writing. Once the script is finalized, then we go into scouting the locations, figuring out schedules for when everyone's free, equipment, like who's gonna come help, cast, who's crew. And bro, honestly, if I look back at it, it's been almost a year in like production.
Oh wow.
Because there was it shouldn't have taken as long as it took, because there was points where like everyone got so busy, me, Sim, and so the main people that were like I'd say like the heads of like making sure everything was right was me and Sim. And thing is, there was a point where me and Sim just both like our schedules every day like it just never lined up. And we did nothing for like 2-3 months.
Damn.
Like we had to pause everything. We had to tell everyone like, hey guys, like we're not doing anything like for now, because thing is everything got really, really hectic. But then we just picked it back up and we're like we started it, we have to finish it.
All those hours you put in, and it's now condensed into 30 minutes. It's just work. And
we were scared that it was not make the 30-minute mark, because a lot of scenes got cut as well, bro.
Right.
Like as you said, like unforeseen circumstances, and at that point we were just burnt out. It was out of our control, and there was no way we could like delay it further and go like, hey, like let's reshoot this because no one's scheduled lined up.
Right.
And then we're like, you know what, we put our best work forward. We're gonna release it how it is, and we cut out all the stuff that wasn't on par with what we really wanted.
Is it like a tough decision, like we have to cut out this scene or stuff like that? Like
it really is, bro. It really is, because anyone who's been with me on set knows that I like to take my sweet time with setting up a shot. Like always like moving a light an inch forward, an inch back, turning it down, turning it up, because I never even knew how much it went into like lighting a scene until I like learned how to do it. And now anytime I watch a movie or show, I'm like, holy shit, like how did these guys do this? And like for example, like bro, like if like this was a scene in the movie, bro, like there'd be a light there'd be another one over here, there'd be like probably like 4 lights. And then we have something, I'm not gonna get too deep into it because then I'm gonna just be talking for like hours on end. But I use 2 different cloths. One is a white diffusion cloth and one is a black negative cloth.
Okay.
So the white diffusion cloth, it makes a light soft, and the black diffusion cloth, it takes away light. So if I want this side of your face to be dark and I want this side of your face to be lit up and the camera's right here, I would put the black diffusion cloth right here so nothing bounces back. So it gives that dramatic effect. And I would just be messing around with it, because then your scene is your canvas. And like I'm a perfectionist, so I would always be just inching, like, you know, trying to make sure everything's right. And that's where Sim kept me in check. Sim was like, hey bro, it's good. Like I know you're like picky about your stuff, but we gotta get rolling.
So like you talk about those shots and those angles. Like I've seen your Instagram page, like you have that sick photo with the fire in the back.
Appreciate that, bro. Thank
you. These shots that you have, they're still. But when it comes to a video, like how do you try to? What are the challenges behind that? Because everything's constantly changing in a video. You're not getting that perfect shot every second. So what are some of those challenges that you think, or what do you appreciate about making the video versus the actual shot?
My goal has always been, bro, how you just said, the difference between a photo and video is massive, which is true. And I feel like, bro, that's what really separates a videographer and a cinematographer. Because what I try to do with every single one of my projects is that if someone was to, at random, pause any of my work and take a still, that could be a printable photo.
Right.
That's what I try to do every time. And the whole term of photography, bro, it like director of photography, like I never knew what that meant. And then I was like, oh, like director of photography, it just means that you're in charge of the composition of the scene, meaning you're in charge of the lights, the camera angles, everything. You're not taking a photo. But my mentor, Baljit Singh Deo, like when I was in high school, I reached out to him for help, and he really helped me with a lot of my stuff. He told me that first, just like see what photography means. What does it mean? It means, it's like a Greek term, photo, right?
Yeah.
A photo comes from like Greece, and it means to paint with light.
Yeah.
He's like, paint your scene. And he's like, get good at photography, and then your cinematography will automatically follow.
Right.
That's crazy.
Once you can identify a scene, bro,
Yeah.
you can add like, imagine I tell you to go take a photo like outside, and you're like, okay, here, this will be a nice photo. Perfect.
Yeah.
You got that down. Now change the camera to video mode, and now add whether you're moving forward, you're moving back, side or side, and then essentially every scene is just that.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy. One thing I do want to point out, you said Baljit Singh Deo, right?
Yeah.
I did not know that was your mentor. That's crazy.
Bro. So this is more for the newer kids in high school. There's something called a capstone project, right? Your career life project. Yeah. So for my career life project, I needed a mentor, and I was like weighing my options, seeing what I could do, because for my project, I was making a short film.
Okay.
And I identified Baljit Singh Deo, and he's taught me so much. And like, Baljit Singh Deo has been in the industry longer than I've been alive.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm like, this guy's a walking library. And in a sense, like everything like that I've done like properly till now, honestly, I owe the credit to him, because the thing is, like, he taught me like from the base up. He's like, okay, I get that you know this, but rebuild your base first, and then see how much better you can build this. Yeah. And he gave me that base, and then I took it from there. But if he didn't help me build that base, then my stuff wouldn't be as good as it is today.
Yeah, that's crazy, because Baljit Singh, I don't know if people watching know this, but like, I think he directed like Amrinder Gill's like really, really early on stuff to like Dildariyan and those songs.
Bro, yeah, Dildariyan, Jazzy B's like Maharaja's album. He did that stuff.
That's crazy.
Hausarak, Babe Bhangra Paunde Ne, the newer stuff.
Mirza the Untold Story. Yeah. A lot of Gippy stuff.
Frar. Yeah. He does all the Gippy stuff, bro.
Yeah.
You know Aar Nanak Paar Nanak?
The song. The original track.
He did the music video for that. And Sidhu Moosewala's Dark Love. Did that music video. And bro, honestly, I knew at what level he operates at because I've shot my first music video. My first music video I shot was Vendetta with the shout out my boys Gavin UV. Yeah. And first music video I did was there. I was like, okay, like, bro, I was running around for a good like 4 days, and I was like, okay, I gotta make this perfect. And I finished. I was like, holy shit, that took so much work. Like, I'm tired. And then I went to this guy's like music video set. It was a music video for Himmat Sandhu.
Okay.
And it was like a Senti song, and bro, we shot it all in van. Like, we shot it over the course of 2 days, half in Squamish, half in downtown. And bro, like, when I saw the level it was like, bro, 3 cinema cameras, right? Like 3 different angles, like cinema lenses. Yeah. I never even knew there were specific lenses for video. Yeah. Right? Like, there's your specific photo lenses, right? Like, yeah. But bro, there's a whole different like ball game of like video lenses. Yeah. And I was like, bro, this guy he handed me the rig. He said, okay, take this shot. I'm like, bro, I'm holding 40K right now. Yeah. I was like shitting it, because I was like, bro, I'm holding like a car right now. Yeah. Yeah. And then not one, but this guy has 2 more.
That's crazy.
Right?
It's elite level stuff, man.
Yeah, bro. Like, there was, and again, like, same thing with that music video, the prep, like, beforehand, bro. Like, we all got to base camp, which is like his house, and we got everything down, the concepts, the lyrics and everything, and we made like a story for like almost every like different paragraph, every different like phrase. Yeah. We wanted to make sure the video followed that story. Yeah. Yeah.
He's a perfectionist, man. His work is crazy.
And bro, honestly, I don't know exactly how old he is. I do know that he's been around for a long time, and bro, he will outrun like Ajikal Dijbak. Yeah. He has outrun me. Yeah. Bro, I've seen this guy work an 18-hour day, go to sleep for like 2 hours, get up, and be like at the top of his game for another like 12 hours.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a deep passion for
exactly,
videography and everything.
Especially with like music videos and stuff like that. Like, it's constantly evolving with newer generation. If you're saying he's been like 20 years in the game, right? Like, it's changed from back then, right?
So
like,
much, bro.
And now like these videos are more like crazier and crazier and crazier.
Exactly.
Being like a person like who directs these videos, a film director, like trying to keep up with those times, it's like it's always like constantly moving. So it's difficult for an older guy, right? So it's just like being that good and keep still going and going. Like, that's elite status. Like that's a legendary status,
bro.
right? Like,
exactly.
Right, so.
And that's what, like, I guess he's known for, because I said his name and you really knew, right?
Yeah.
The most valuable thing I think he gave me was the appreciation for a good composition, as you said.
Yeah.
Like that whole thing with the photo and like how it turned into a video. He's like, your video, your whatever your the clip you're taking, it should be a moving picture.
Yeah.
Right. That's what they called it, a motion picture from the
You're
start.
right.
Right. He's like it should be in that sense that you can take a picture at any given moment.
Yeah.
And because of that appreciation, I really took my game from there, and I hate effects, bro. Honestly, in that sense, I don't hate them, but I prefer not to use them.
Okay.
In videos, like for example, I shot this one music video with my bro Ekam Sudhar called Janch, and bro, there's not a single effect in that entire video.
Really?
Video is all cuts and color grading. That's it.
That's crazy, man.
Everything else I did in camera, in sense of like I spent that time and I set up the scene.
Yeah.
And for one of the scenes, Bhai calls me. He's like, Bhai, ਆਪਾਂ ਗੰਨਾ ਦੇ shot ਲੈਣੇ ਆ.
Okay.
Right? ਕਿਉਂਕਿ the one of the main lines in the song is ਜਾਂਚਾ ਗੋਲੀ ਚਲਾਉਣ ਦੀ.
Okay.
He's like, bro, we want guns, but I want it to be like different, because every video has guns. I'm like, how can we make this different? And then I thought of a sense. I was like, okay, let's see what we can do. And then I got together with my bros. I was like, okay, this is what the plan is. And Moga's cousin.
Okay.
He's bros. They do kitchen cabinet stuff.
Okay.
And bro, they lent me their warehouse for the night. I was like, holy shit! Like, otherwise, a place like this would cost like upwards of like $3-4 grand. To rent out for a whole day. They just sauce it for free, and that's what it's all love, right?
Yeah.
And bro, what I did was on my Camry, bro, I loaded a 30-foot ladder. And you know, you go to Costco and you see what like the stuff is on, like those like stacked things. Right? It's like scaffolding, right?
Yeah.
Bro, so there was like scaffolding they put like wood on, and bro, I lined up. They helped me build one more. We lined it up on one side, on two sides, and then bro, we hung the ladder on top of the scaffolding.
Okay.
And then bro, we hung chains with zip ties on the ladder. And then we zip tied guns to the bottom of the chains.
That's
to give the illusion that the guns are hanging from chains from the roof.
Okay.
And then Sudhar stood in the middle of them. And then bro, the shot turned out crazy because like I puffed the whole room up with smoke, and the only thing that was lit up was him and the guns. That's it.
That's sick. I did not know that.
Have you guys seen the music video?
I haven't seen it.
I'll show you guys it after, bro. It's crazy.
That's crazy. There's so much that goes behind like it's like making a music video, I feel like.
Yeah, that set just took me, that set alone, bro, it took me 8 hours to build. I got there at 4 p.m. We started shooting at 12 a.m.
Wow.
Yeah. And bro, honestly, I know like it's like my work, but honestly, I couldn't do it without my team.
Yeah.
Like I got like, I'm so blessed to have the crew that I do have. Right? Like all the bros, man. Like Sim, Ekdeep. I got like one of my bros. His name is Hakir, bro. Okay. He helps out on all the productions, and then all the bros I support out there, bro. You know, like Matej.
Yeah.
Bro, me and Matej grew up together.
Okay.
We've known each other since we were 5 years old, bro.
That's crazy.
Right? And bro, like he's always been there supporting since day one. Even Parm, bro, like he's always supported it. Right? All these guys, I couldn't do it without any of their support.
No, that's crazy, man. I think you always need like a good team.
Exactly, bro. You can never put it out without someone. Yeah.
I think that's the benefits of working in Surrey. Is you get so many people like growing together at the same time here, because it's like, you know, we said this, like it's always like an open market right here now. Like, we're all these like up and like kids are just getting into the content world recently, right? Like first was like Just Rain and like
I think the Toronto side first like grew out, and then like lower main like BC sides like now like really
shout out like TikTok and stuff like boosting it, but like you guys are all working together and you're all supporting each other. That's like the benefit of working down here.
Exactly, bro. It's like an iron sharpens iron type thing.
Yeah. Even like for us, it's like because we're from campus, right? It's like there's no one really doing content.
You guys are representing, man.
Yeah. Like anything out there. So it's for us was like, we just gotta do this on our own and see what happens, right? See what connections we can build, see how far it takes us.
Yeah, but this is the steps you guys are taking that's gonna make you stand out, bro. Who else has the hustle to drive like 4 hours to a different city? Right? To run a podcast, bro. Yeah. I respect the hustle, man. I really
appreciate it, bro. Bro, we appreciate your work too. Like what you're doing for us, like what you're doing is also helping us, like give us confidence to do what we're doing.
Bless, man. It's honestly, bro, there's enough like cheese to go around the whole table.
Right.
Yeah. And like the one thing it is, like when I was like trying to like start everything off, right? At the start, honestly, I got help like after I got out to a certain amount, but bro, at the start there was no one to help me.
Yeah.
And like because I know like what it was like to have no one help. That's why, bro, I'm ready to offer anyone help. Yeah. Like anyone that's like messaged me before me like, hey, like bro, like this, like I love your shoots, like what's any advice? Like I don't even like wait for them to like ask. I go like, yo, here's the next location that we're shooting at. Pull up, bro. Any questions you have, ask. Bring a camera. If you don't have one, you can borrow one of mine. Yeah. Just shoot, bro. Just start shooting.
No, he's a real one too. Because when I needed some B-roll footage, and then you sent it to me right away.
Oh, bro, like I was like that's why like I was just messing around in DaVinci too. I was like, yo, you know what? I'll grade this guy. I'll send this guy the footage. That footage is almost like I think over a year old.
Yeah,
it's from the music video Kaka.
Yeah.
And then the drone shots, bro. You know some of those drone shots. They're actually near your guys' city.
Really?
Because when I went on a road trip with the fam, I just took my drone with me. Every time we stopped at a rest area, I'd put the drone up.
Okay.
Yeah.
The shots came out sick. I was like,
thank you, bro.
When I opened the file, I was like, I was not expecting something like this. This is way more than I need. This is like, I appreciate it so much.
No worries, bro. You asked, and I was like, bro, you ask, you shall receive.
Got an A+ for the project too.
Shifting gears real quick here. Obviously, you mentioned like Parm and those guys, right? They're always supporting you, and you support them back by being in their videos, right? I want to talk about the Punjabi Cypher.
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
Sigma, the Punjabi rapper, whatever you want to say. Dude, we watched it the other night. Killed it. Like, to be honest, we thought you were the best.
Thank you.
So I want to ask, like, is music coming? Like, are you...
Bro, honestly, man, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Did you write those yourself too?
Bro, I literally wrote it on the way to the thing. So we recorded the ciphers at Gyani Johal's house. Okay. Bro, and it was like crazy setup, bro. It was literally like same thing. Like it was like a studio room he has.
Yeah.
It was literally into like a MacBook, and he has like this mic like on a stand, and bro, like it was like there, and like Gyani Joel was like, yeah, you got it, bro. Gyani Joel's a good vibe, bro. Yeah. That guy just supports, bro. Like that guy's like, yeah, you got it, man. And bro, on the way there, I was like, what am I gonna say, bro? Like, what am I gonna say? I'm okay. I literally just wrote like the first couple things that came to mind. I was like, okay, what rhymes? I was like, ang, okay, sick. Song. Right? And then I'm like, okay, bro, like what do all songs have in it? And like thing is, before that cypher, the first song that came out was High Demand.
Yeah.
It was just me, Matej, and other buddy T6P.
Was it like the $1 versus like the $10?
Yeah, exactly, bro. And literally, I said in that, and I mean it, bro. You know, Punjabi song. What do you need? You need a girl, right? A truck, a gun, right? That's not whatever theme. Yeah, throw it in, bro. Just throw it in, right? And bro, make sure it rhymes, bro. You got a banger.
Yeah.
You got a banger. You will go platinum, right? And bro, that's what I did. I was like, okay, like what do I say? And that last bit, the one where I was like, "Sare shahar vich goonjda hai mitran da na," that one I just made up on the spot. Because, bro, flow de vich hi nikal gaya, right? I was like feeling it. I was feeling it because I was like, when you're like, I don't know why, bro. I'll just sing.
Yeah.
When there's a mic in front of me and I got like the headphones on, and I got like the thing, like the beat coming through, I just can't, bro. Like I choke so hard, bro. Yeah. Like I just can't do it. Like even during recording the first song, the High Demand one, right? That was a 10,000 versus 1,000. Yeah. And bro, we were at 40K studio.
Yeah.
And bro, even there, like I was like, shit, like fuck. Like I just like I can't like my voice just like goes away when I'm in front of a mic.
Yeah.
But Odda, like I think honestly it was the headphones.
Headphones.
Because what I did was when I was recording for the cipher.
Yeah.
I kept like the headphones like really far away, and it honestly helped so much. And honestly, bro, like you've probably seen singers like while they're singing, they go like this, they like rip one of these, bro. That was the only reason that song was as good as it. I was actually in there going like, yo,
like going full Chumkila on the mic.
Yeah. You got the feel of it,
bro. My phone was like, I was holding my phone. I was like this far away. I was like this, and I was like rapping to them. I was like in the mic. I was like to the mic like this. Like if the mic is right here, I'm like, it's like I was like trying to like beef the mic. I'm like, yeah.
No, it's like singing in the shower almost, where you're like, you're
just on the floor, right?
Yeah, bro. And you wanna honestly like, go just rip it, and like, you like the thing is like, when you sing on your own, you realize, oh, like this would be a sick level to sing at. It all goes to shit in the studio.
Yeah. We were legit like listening to it, and we listened to everyone. We're like, okay, whatever. And then you came on and we're like, yo, this sounds legit. Like this guy could actually.
It was you and Matej.
Yeah.
And I was like, these guys. I know Matej is actually working on like actual songs and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, yo, Ranbir could also do it too. Like it sounds sick.
Yeah.
Bro, honestly, you know what it is? Me and Matej, bro. As I said, like we know each other for 5 years old, bro. We went to Khalsa school, bro.
Yeah.
And bro, like. Since like when we were 5 years old, bro, we were in the same like Kavishar Jatha.
Okay.
We used to sing Kavishriyan together.
Yeah.
And like then like we would do like like Kirtan Tabla, all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Me and Matej won a couple Kirtan competitions together.
Okay,
right?
It comes from there.
Yeah. And then bro, honestly, I think that's what it is. I think that's where it comes from. And honestly, bro, I think anyone can sing.
Yeah.
Right? Have you seen that TikTok like video, like that trend? It's like raise your yeah. That one.
Oh yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
If you watch the actual video, she's saying say the yeah thing and then sing your song in that same tone.
Yeah.
And she sang it and instantly got better.
Yeah.
It's just about finding where your voice sits nicely at and staying there.
Yeah, like what key, like what tone,
Exactly,
what scale
bro.
works best for you.
Honestly.
So it seems like you have the voice, and you can also freestyle, right? Come up with lines in your head. Like it seems like music is a path. Would you ever like actually consider it?
Bro, I think honestly, bro, once my goal has been, bro, to win an Oscar.
Okay.
Right? Bro, if I know for a fact that like, okay, bro, like this is inevitable, like I'm gonna win that Oscar, or even if I can just get into Hollywood with one film, bro.
Yeah.
Then honestly, just for the jokes, just for the shits and giggles, all drop like songs, whatever, right? Like, and honestly, bro, it's like there's like I'd be like just messing around the studio because like whether it be going with like buddies to like the studio, like a headspace, or just like some buddies have like studios at their house, like you went to Mad Mix, right?
Yeah.
And bro, like it's like mare mote pange le hoya, right? You like I've messed around here and there, but the thing is like they always say when you're trying to chase after something, you'll get a lot of distractions in your way.
Yeah.
And some of them will look like opportunities.
Yeah.
But bro, sometimes they're just a street with a dead end.
That's true.
Yeah.
Right? And the one thing like I know is like I've set this like goal for myself. Like my goal honestly, bro, is to break it into like that. Like how Just Rain is doing it up, bro. The late bloomer, Crave, that's mainstream media.
Yeah.
Right? We need more Punjabi representation in the mainstream media. That's where I'm trying to go. And there's lots of good like programs out there like tell us like host some really good thing. They fund your projects and stuff. But I'm really trying to make it like to like that spot where it's like, okay, like this guy is mainstream, this guy represents us.
Yeah.
And I want to do the right way, not the way that Bollywood does it, right? Not the way that like, there's this one really good Hollywood movie, bro. They represented us sick Punjabis good. It's a like a rom-com, I think.
Okay.
But have you watched Iron Man 3?
Yeah.
You know the Mandarin?
Yeah.
Or the Mandarin, like Ben Kingsley, the guy that plays the Mandarin.
Yeah. Like not the real one, Mandarin or
the fake one.
Yeah.
Not Killian, but the fake one.
Yeah.
Bro, he acted in a movie and it shows like a sick Punjabi, Apna, living in New York. And like he's like trying to adjust to like dating life because I'm pretty sure like he's like not married or like he's single. And bro, I knew the film was going to be proper because when I looked at this guy's pug, you can honestly tell.
You can tell by the pug.
You can tell by the pug. And bro, this guy's pug looked so proper.
Yeah. Like in Sing is King, you could tell by the pug. This shit's gonna
You can tell like what the fuck is this, right?
Yeah.
And bro, but I will say that there's people ahead of me with the same mindset already. Like Sharan Art, I had the pleasure of meeting him a couple months ago, and
is he the one that directed the
Mustane
film and the
the new one, Guru Nanak Jihad. And when I met him, he was actually in the process of writing that film.
Okay.
And bro, like honestly, bro, like with the way he's doing everything and the way it's executed, and like through the same gesture and everything, like I'm pretty sure like it's a collective effort. It's really redefining Punjabi media.
Yeah.
Right?
It's Punjabi cinema in general.
Punjabi cinema, exactly. And the thing is, it's weird to say Bollywood, right? But bro, like all we've been, honestly, is like mostly like tolls with a laugh track.
Yeah.
And it's really time to like change that. And the one thing that I don't know this, but I feel like I just see it in the trailer, and you guys probably seen it as well, is that the editing side of it, the CGI side of it, they've clearly put a lot of effort, like a good amount of the budget towards that. That's why it looks so good, and that's honestly the difference between good and bad, bro.
Yeah, I was like the same just like interview, like he said once it was before Mustane I think came out, and he's like, whatever like profit we make out of Mustane, I'm putting towards my next movie.
Exactly.
And that's why I think that he had like a year or 2 year gap between the two films, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like he actually really did, like the budget like was set to what Mustane's box office was, right? So it shows, right?
Yeah, bro. You know what it is? Like, I'm not trying to like diss on Punjabis, bro. We're really good, right? But in some spots we lack.
Yeah. And
in those spots where we lack, in something that's so like it's like very like definitive on the artist or the people behind it, like art, it's literally only made to like express or like tell a story, and when you half-ass stuff like that, it adds up. Right? It's like when how like our parents say we like don't eat out every day because that one like coffee a day, at the end of the year you're gonna see that bill. I feel like that's the difference between Punjabi media and like mainstream like Hollywood media. It's like we're buying that coffee every day, we're letting that stuff add up. And honestly, bro, with Sharan Art's team, I feel like the entire team is committed to the art, and I feel like no one there is there to half-ass it. I feel like that's why they're making the difference they're making, and the films look as good as they do look. Because bro, for starters, bro, their gore actor isn't that one Gora they got. You know the one I'm talking about, right? The one with like the weird bowl cut and like the one guy he's been in literally every single Punjabi film, from Jatt and Juliet to Sajjan Singh Dandu, that same guy, right, bro? And like he speaks English very weird, right? No hate to the guy, but bro, like maybe let's bring some different actors in.
Sometimes when like you're watching the movie, you're like, that's not how like it sounds like, right? It doesn't sound right. You can tell, right?
Exactly, bro.
And like I'd say like Punjabi people, they're known for art, right? Like we sing, we dance, we make movies, we make people laugh. We have the traits to make it big, and we're also like such a big grand scheme of the world. Like we're a smaller community. We can actually put if we took what we're really good at, put it 100%, and like really pushed it, we could be in the mainstream market.
Exactly, bro.
So like how like Punjabi music like took off, right? Like 2% of like India, 2% of Canada, right?
Yeah.
But like Punjabi music is like gone global now, right?
Exactly.
I feel like for movies and cinema, it can do that too.
It could do that,
right?
Too. Yeah.
But I feel like Punjabi cinema's like at this halt where like they're making these like rom-com films because they know it's low budget
and it makes money.
Exactly. Because local drama chahiye.
Yeah.
Right? That's what it is. And bro, honestly, I can't lie. I can already imagine the comments coming in like, oh, shitting on Punjabi, shitting on Punjabi that. But that's not what it is. All I'm asking is that, like, you know what it is, bro? It's like we've been fixers, bro. We've like always been the people to fix shit, like fix the problem. We're you know, like we're farmers, bro. We toil the land, bro. We plant the seeds. We know how to take care. We know how to raise stuff. But at the end of the day, we don't know how to polish it. What it is I'll give a household example, bro. The other day, like a pot broke at my house, like a flower pot, and like it was replaced by a Kali.
Yeah.
Jugardi.
Right? Jugardi, bro.
Yeah.
That's what it is. We got to get rid of the Jugardi culture. Not like that. I love Jugardi culture, bro.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love to save a buck or two?
Yeah.
We got to get rid of the Jugardi culture where perfectionism is needed.
Yeah.
Right? We got to learn when to turn on and off. And I feel like I really like mastered that. It's like when I'm on set, the Jugardism is gone, bro. As soon as I'm off set, okay, bro, Jugard lado.
Yeah.
Right? You'll see it in the term. It's like, bro, like I've invested as much into my rig as someone would invest into a car.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, yo, jithe jigad lagda na la do.
Yeah.
Right? But like where you know the jigad is gonna affect the final
Quality,
outcome, you know the jigad is gonna take it from 100 to 98. Don't la the jigad. Yeah.
Making that small difference like isn't worth it.
Exactly.
In the grand scheme of it. Like even when we first started, like we're like, well, we want to start the podcast. We need to go full on. Like we could have went the easier route and recorded on our iPhones and shot on our iPhones. Like, but we know we wanted to buy actual equipment because we wanted to actually do this, right?
Exactly,
like,
bro.
For me, like I was like, at least Mike to charge the horn, right? Like
no, true, bro. I saw that as soon as I walked in. I was like, shit, sure.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, that's some, you know, like it's quality because I know, as far as I know, these mics are the best.
Yeah, it's because like I was like looking at options. I'm like, it'll be really bad if it's get Amazon mics because it's a podcast, right? Like visuals, I feel like come second, but first comes audio, right?
Bro, that's so true.
Yeah.
People will do with bad video, they won't do with bad audio.
Yeah.
How many times have you watched a movie with bad audio? But you've probably watched a movie with bad video, though.
Yeah.
Right? You've probably seen like a Punjabi movie where like as soon as it turns night, everything is blue. Right?
But the audio's crisp as a motherfucker.
Right? Audio's crisp. That's all you care about. Right? We've watched audio. Before the Netflix days, before like the big kirpa and the bank accounts, right? We've all watched like the movies on like, you know, like the do number diya websites.
Yeah.
Right? And we've had to watch it in like 320 pixels, right?
Yeah.
People will do with bad video. They will not do with bad audio.
We talked to one of the producers and they were telling us that some movies like will come into the studio and re-record their lines and you'll like watch the movie and you're like, why does it sound like they're in a studio when they're in like a perfect, like just a regular bedroom?
Because it's all dubbed over.
Yeah,
it's all dubbed over.
right.
Exactly, bro. Yeah. Audio is again, that's why I feel like we're like killing it on the music game.
Yeah.
Because the audio chini jigad. Video saw jigad. Right? Because how you said like that small difference, no one cares. Bro, you made a jigad, your final result drop from 100 to 99. By the end of this production, if you lal like 50 gigads, your production value is not at 50%.
Yeah.
No diss on Surrey or anything, but like when you go in Surrey and like you look at the businesses, they're all like the same look and design, like A1 type of fonts. And you're like, it was like what the hell kind of shop in it? But you actually go in there and they're actually pretty good people and have good service. But so it's like if you had like a Best Buy type of logo, like something that you put.
We just struggle with the branding. Bro. That's it. We just struggle with
the visuals, right?
Exactly.
So
like, even before like the tastiest stuff came, like before that, like when we had like those tasty like Punjabi restaurant shops, right?
Bro.
It's exactly the building we run now from the outside, right? But as soon as you get the food, it was like, damn, this should be
it's like the happy pizza shops, man.
Have you guys been to Tasties?
Yeah, we've been to Tasties,
bro. I know Tasty guys like personally. The Harmon's my bro. He's like one of the owners.
Okay.
And bro, like I've talked to him about like the brand, the story behind it, the image and everything. And bro, the amount of like thought and like the whole thing that goes into it, like how you were saying, bro, like what goes into the films. Again, with the restaurant, bro, people look outside like a restaurant, but bro, like the amount of like work they put into this, like it's like I'm like, okay, now that makes so much sense. Because bro, that's brown cactus, man.
Yeah, that is like reasons why like obviously Tasties and Tandoori Flame, like those type of restaurants are like so valued and like like expensive, right?
But still, Tandoori Flame is not there. It's not there
it's not
yet,
where
right?
Tasties is.
No hate, but yo,
but I'm saying, like, you know, those are the type of like vibes you get from there. Right?
Exactly.
And you're like, wow, I want to go there because it looks nice. I want to go there because it looks nice. Up in like sometimes us up in like don't really care about those visuals. But, like,
our parent generation probably don't really care.
Yeah,
right?
like
us.
All I'm gonna say is like I don't know, like I'm not gonna drop the number because obviously I don't want you know blow stuff out there. But bro, when he told me that they spent more on lighting than my car, I was like, okay, bro. Like and like old be like when you're building a house, like lights cost, or you're building a spot, lights cost. But bro, like this was like I'm gonna say it's like 6 figures, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right?
Yeah.
Just getting the mood. There's a science behind it, bro.
Yeah.
These guys are crazy with it, man.
Yeah.
And that's what we need, but everywhere.
Yeah, there's a science behind like almost everything, like even audio, like hitting the right frequencies and
bro.
all that stuff really does matter at the end of the day.
It does, bro. Exactly. Like your high pass, your low pass, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Apne, like ajkal they like our OGs now, like they were in FL Studio, they were in Ableton, they were in there like fucking around with it, seeing what happened, and then like 30 years later, now we're at Coachella.
Yeah,
that's true, man.
That's so sick though. Like I think those small details do matter, and obviously we talk about audio, but photography, videography, like it's like double that almost, I think, right? Like, isn't it like, don't you think like when you edit the videos, you're like the small, like you want to make everything look right, like with the edits and stuff like that?
Yeah, bro. A huge thing is if you shoot without the edit in mind, your video is gonna turn out shit.
Yeah.
Because if your story is so all over the place, you can't tell me in a paragraph what your thing is about. I don't want to hear about it. Go back to the drawing board. And the thing is, who am I to say this, right? But the thing is, like, I do the same to myself. Like, as in, like, I say these things, but thing is, I say these things to myself over and over. I'm my harshest critic, in my opinion. And the thing is, like, my bros asked me, like, oh, like, why are you hard on yourself like this? I'm like, because if I'm not, then who will be? I have to, whatever I put out there, I saw this video on TikTok. It was like, when you are good at something, but you're also a perfectionist, success becomes the minimum requirement.
Yeah.
And that 98% at 90, we've seen these kids in school, like around us, bro. Thing is, I was never a nerd, but I was never stupid either. I've seen both sides. I was at that point where I was like an honor roll student, and I would get those 99s, get those 98s, and I knew how I got those. It's like, yo, all day, all night, you're working at this.
Yeah.
I applied that to this, bro, and I was like, oh shit, it's the same formula. It's the same formula. We just have to apply it. Yeah.
Let's bring it back to the start. I'm just really curious, like, how'd you even get into making videos, films, and all that stuff? Like, where did that passion start from? Did something inspire you? Like, what was it?
Bro, what it was from the start, like, when I was in elementary, and I know, like, the only person that knows this is, like, the other 23 kids in the class that were there with me, or, like, Montage. He knows this. Or my parents. And the thing is that any, like, time a school project would come around, I would get, like, I was always, like, an artsy kid. I would get an opportunity to, like, go above and beyond on the project. And, bro, like, I would. And the thing is, like, one time, it was in grade 6. My teacher said, like, we were working on this project, and they're like, oh, you guys can make a slideshow. You guys can present, like, a speech, or you guys can do a video. This was back when, bro, like, we wouldn't, like, have, like, like, ajkal, anyone can pick up a mirrorless camera for under $1,000, bro.
Yeah.
And, bro, like, back then, it wasn't like that. Back then, like, bro, like, this was a select trade. And now it's become so diluted to the, like anyone, like, I can pick up a camera and I can go on and shoot. I was in grade 6, and the teacher was like, okay, make a video. I decided, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go make a video. Bro, it was, like, the funniest shit. I'm walking around my house with my Samsung Galaxy Tab E, bro. 11-inch screen. it's like today's equivalent would be like taking a MacBook, turning, like, the camera on, pressing record, and, like, bro, I will see if I can find some clips and I can send them to you guys.
Yeah.
But, bro, I was actually, like, Samsung Galaxy Tab E, I was holding it, bro. This was a heavy tab.
I had the same tab.
Yeah, bro. I feel like it's a Canon event. Like, bro, like, it was either that or, like, bro, do you remember back in the day, Superstore used to have the sale around Boxing Day? Get 2 tablets for $99.
Yeah.
Bro, start off on that one, bro. Right? And, bro, then I leveled up to the Samsung. I'm like, yo, this is some real shit here.
It's like when you ask for an iPad, but you get the...
Right? Bro, was this... Okay, tell me this is true. Was this, like, a universal brown kid thing where we were, like, told that iPhone was shit?
Yes.
Apple was
Yes.
shit. Why, bro? Right? It was because it was like $200-300 more, right? Like, no. Apple the quality नहीं good है. Samsung best.
Dude, even Blueberry or BlackBerry, we wouldn't even get the real Blackberries. We get like the knockoff Nokia ones.
You get the raspberries. Right? But bro, that's the thing. I was on the tablet and like we were going around, made like a 7-minute thing, bro. This was back when Vine was huge and the flip the bottle.
Oh yeah.
Or not even the flip the bottle thing, the GTA Thug Life era.
Oh
bro,
yeah.
Right, bro. That was back when that one song, Ultimate by Denzel Curry.
Yeah.
That shit was huge.
Yeah.
And bro, I remember I ended that film off. Right, essentially, story was pretty dark. Story was like this kid gets sold into slavery.
When he said dark, I was expecting that.
Create a vision in grade 6.
Bro, because the topics we were talking about, like, you know, like the world is like wrong in senses, right? I got child slavery, right? I was like, shit, what do I do with this? And there was 2 buddies with me, right? Bro, one of them was the recruiter, one of them was like the kid that got into slavery. I had my own role in it, and bro, what happened was that I was the kid that sold him into slavery. Okay. I was the guy that sold the other guy into slavery, right? I was like, bro, I had my off-brand Nerf gun, by the way, right? Slung on my shoulder, shit, right? I'm like, yo, like, okay, you're going now, bye. Right? Peak riding, by the way. And then this guy gets sold off. And then, bro, this guy gets put to work and shit. And the guy's like abusing him. He's like, do the work. Have you seen Blood Diamond? Like Leonardo?
Yeah.
Bro, same thing, bro. Exact same thing. Instead, but the diamond mine was in my backyard. Same shit. And bro, like he gets he's in child slavery, and then bro, what happens at the end of the day, bro? I got this Nerf Mega for my birthday, bro. I'm like, bro, this is your gun. Yeah. This guy puts this fat like red bullet in there, right? And what happens is the kid, he's like fed up, and he's counting this shit. Like he has an inner pocket thing comes out, right? He's like in a club, right? And then bro, this guy's ready, right? And bro, this guy, he grabs the gun when the guy's unattended. The guy that he got sold to shoots him, bro. He's done, bro. And then, bro, not even that, he puts another one in for good measure, bro. And bro,
all this on the Samsung tablet.
Bro. When he cocked the second bullet, bro, the song started playing like dun, dun, and then bro, he walks up to him, right? The camera angle goes lower, right? He puts a gun down. It's like sit down, like down, shoots him, and then he walks away. Like he steps over his body. The disrespect too, bro. He steps over his body, and then like the song, the beat drops, bro.
The ultimate song.
All right? That's what I'm saying. First time like by Ranbir Khaira was ever on video on screen, right?
This should be your Oscar movie, to be honest.
Bro, honestly, I'd be down. It would bring it's like it's like a nice like thing where it brings light to an issue.
Yeah.
And it's like a nice like you know, like a callback. But bro, like ever since then, I was like, shit. Like
you probably got 100% on this project.
I did.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, this is pretty fun. And then it stopped for a little bit, right? And then like I got more into painting and stuff and all that. But then, bro, what happened was I joined karate with my little brother in like grade 9, and bro, I loved it, right? And one of my buddies a year before, he went and he got nationals at I think it was like the Canadian like championship.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
He won nationals like second place, and bro, like everyone's like, yo, you're the man and shit, right? I was like, yo, that's sick, man. Like, and I was like, bro, like how can I get into this? And then he's like, okay, yo, this is my coach, this is everything, bro. I'm like, I register and everything, bro. I'm loving this, right? Like karate's like, bro, I'm like, yo, like this is my sport. Like I'm gonna compete, I'm gonna kill it. And like, bro, frankly, I was, right? Like I was like pretty good at, like, you know, like and I had a great coach too, and I had like great like people around me that would be like helping me. And bro, what happened was while we're sparring, and qualifiers for team, like not Team Canada, but like the tournament is like the following weekend. It's a Tuesday and the tournament's on the weekend. It always happens at Richmond Olympic Oval. And bro, I'm sparring, and bro, as I'm sparring, I'm doing a hook kick. For the martial arts people out there, they know what a hook kick is, but essentially it's like a reverse roundhouse. So it's like the roundhouse, you come around and you kick them, like with the hook kick, you come around. It's like a putte right? And it's the same thing, and you gotta land the kick, and then you gotta come back to your position. And our whole thing was coach was like stressing speed. It doesn't matter how hard you hit, it matters about how fast you are. I was like, okay. I was trying to land the kick fast, and bro, I kick him, I pivot back, and bro, like it was this knee. My knee comes out of my socket and it goes like down, like it goes down here. I fall down and my foot's like 90 degrees to the left. I'm like, what the fuck, right? Bro, tore ACL, LCL, meniscus, shattered knee, right? Bro,
every CL in the fucking
every CL in the game, bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, koita shot right? I was like, bro, every CL in the game, right? Bro, and then on top of that, the paramedics that brought me in, bro, they're playing fishing. Like, they bring me in, right, with the gurney, right? Like, they're like, caught a big one today. I'm like, bro, what? I was like, bro,
like, your knee's not there.
My foot's like over here, right? Bro, you're concerned about what you brought in.
They're like high-fiving, like.
Yeah, man. And then, bro, when I broke it was right around COVID time.
Yeah.
And then, bro, they're like, okay, no sports for you anymore. I was like, shit. Yeah. Right? And I was like, okay, like lost potential. And then I did a lot of Bogdan problem heists for like about like 2 years on GTA.
Yeah. We love GTA.
Exactly.
COVID GTA peak.
Insane. Peak, bro. Like honestly, like the best experience. Life still has to peak further than that.
Yeah.
Right? Bro, nothing beat like a 12-hour day. Right? Like, you know, you're sitting there and you're like, you know, gandi banana.
Oh, yeah.
And bro, like, you're like, you know, Doritos from like, last night, you're like,
you haven't
over
showered
here.
in 2 days.
Right? Aapa ta roj ishnan karte si. But, bro, nothing beat like
himself.
Nothing beat fuck you with your buddy. Like, you do the no, bro. Let me finish. You finish the heist. You're like, I'm not doing it with you anymore. He's like, fuck the fuck, dude. Right? This was before the dupe glitches came around. The real GTA lovers know the issue.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it was like 1 million every 20 minutes. Right? You know, Rab mehr kare one day in real life. Right? But bro, I remember one day I hopped over with my bro and we grinded all day for the Galaxy Super Yacht. Oh. Right? And then bro, right around that time was like COVID bans were like lifting a little bit. You know, but they could breathe a little bit. And then it's grade 11, bro. And I got called into my, I had a counselor called, I forgot her name, bro. Yeah, I forgot her name. Completely forgot her name. But anyways, counselor 1, right? Like, I'd go talk to her and stuff. I was like, yo, like, this is the deals. And then, bro, there was a head at the office, right? Her name was Miss Danoa. She would, like, direct everything, right? And, like, she would be the person, like, I'd see kids, like, applying to UBC, and they'd come to her to get it proofread. I'm like, oh, shit, like, she's, like, probably legit, right?
Yeah.
And then, bro, like, I started talking to her, too, and, like, as, like, the head, like, office, like, person. And, like, what happened was one day, the senior girls bhangra team captain comes to her and says like, hey, we need someone to make a video for us. And then right around that time is when I picked it back up. I had an iPhone XR at the time, and I like just got my nummy, like I had my first job too at the time, right? Okay. As soon as I was 16, but I applied. Right, my birthday's on like the 11th of August. 27th I was working. Yeah. And bro, I saved up money, and like I would only work weekends because no car. I had to bus like all the way to like Twassen Mills for the people that, like it's like where the ferries are, right? Yeah. Literally the edge of the continent. And no car, so I had to like, you know, bus there and everything. Yeah. And bro, like for anyone that does go to that mall, did you guys go yet?
Yeah,
bro, it's always busy. Yeah. Right? And bro, so I'd work weekends like, you know, like long, like 8, 9 hour shifts, and I'd saved up enough, and I bought a lens for my iPhone.
Okay.
And at the time, I was like, "Fuck, yo, I just spent like $300. It was like, a lot of money."
Yeah.
And then, bro, like now I look at the expenditures. I'm like, yo, that was like nothing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's
And
just the tip of the iceberg. Right?
that was the tip of the iceberg, and bro, it was an anamorphic lens. So, have you ever seen like like on the movies, like for a YouTube video, you know how it's 16:9?
Yeah.
Right. It's the aspect ratio. Movies are 21:9. They have the black bars.
Yeah.
Right. So essentially, bro, those black bars are there because there's a thing called an anamorphic lens, and what that does is that those black bars, it refits that color, that information to the size of the frame, so it becomes wider.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Yeah. So, what happens is that there's like different types of anamorphic lenses. I got a 1.3 times lens. So meaning that's like the factor I had of the how wide it's gonna be. And bro, I got that lens for my camera. I started like working on edits. That was back when TikTok car edits started like ramping up, like that trend started starting. I made one on my car. I parked in the middle of the driveway. I said like, let me see what I can do. I started, and I bought a gimbal for my camera. For my iPhone, and it was like only a 2-axis gimbal. It was like those cheap like $40 Amazon gimbals. I bought it. I was like, okay, this is what you do. This is how you do it. And I learned, and then it'd been like 2 months now, and then I went to her. I was like, hey, like look at this video I made, and she's like, oh, cool. And then the captain came to her, and she's like, we need someone to make a video, and she's like, oh, like coincidentally, I know someone. She calls me in, and she's like, hey, like they need this video made. It was around Christmas time. They wanted the video made. I was like, okay, sick. I made them the video, and then bro, I went back to Ms. Denoa. It was like a 3-minute video, right? And I went back to Ms. Denoa, and she was like, hey, like, we'll get you paid for this now. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, you did work for the school. We're gonna get you paid by the school. Bro, that was like for a person that like worked at like $15 an hour, and like like it was like at like in retail too, right? It was like $150, right? I'm like, bro, like this is like a weekend's worth. Right? I was like, bro, like this is a lot. And bro, I made this like like consider the amount of work I put in, and then I got that first taste. I'm like, shit, like this is sick. And then bro, like I still have that check to this day. It was from my school, North Delta, and bro, like when I saw that, I was like, shit. And then she said like this phrase that like it stays with me forever, bro. She said like, okay, now you have to make a name for yourself. And I took it both ways, like literally and figuratively, right? And she's like, okay, like make a name and then like come back to me, right? And I was like, okay, sick. I came to her the next day. It was lunchtime. I was like, yo, what do you think of RK Creations? She's like, it sounds like a trucking company. Honest, bro. She was dead honest, and honestly, bro, those are the people you gotta appreciate in your life.
Appreciate the most, right?
She was honest, and I thank her so much for that, because that like such a stupid name. I look back at it now. And then after lunch I had physics class, and bro, I missed physics class. I enjoyed physics. It wasn't bad, but bro, like for the most part, I was like, what the fuck is this? Right? And we're going over, like our teacher's like, okay, like look at your equation sheet. We had like this big ass like pink sheet. It had all the equations on it, and bro, it had the Greek letter sigma, right? Which is like that backwards E you might have seen. And bro, I was like, shit, like this is like, like I was like saying there, I was like, sigma, like we would have to read out the equation like sigma, like velocity initial, velocity final times acceleration, whatever, right? And then I was like, sigma. I was like, shit, like I was like putting names together. I was like Sigma Creation, Sigma. I was like Sigma Studios, and then I was like, shit, like that's the one I'm gonna work on. I go home and I made the logo. Hop back on PS4 for that, like like those 12-hour GTA sessions turned into 2-hour GTA sessions. I was like, what do you guys think of this? Montage was there, and Montage has seen this whole process. Montage was there, and one other buddy was there, and we're on party chat. I'm like, but what do you think of Sigma Street? They're like, yo, like not bad, right? I was like, yeah, I'm thinking of starting like something. They're like, okay, sick, right? Let's see where it goes. And who would have thought, bro?
Dude.
Right?
Sigma
I was like,
Studios.
holy shit, man. I was like, yo, like over, like when we were like trying to buy, like these like cars and shit on GTA. Right? I was like, bro, like, like it's like got the real taste. I was like, yo, this is what I wanted. And then I went to her the next day. I was like, yo, like this is what it is. She's like, it sounds sick. I was like, okay, done. And then locked it in, bro. And then I go to the film club the next day, and I borrow equipment, bro. Same thing. I borrowed an actual gimbal for the first time, and I borrowed my first camera I've touched. It's the Canon 80D.
Okay.
And honestly, you know what it is, bro? You know what they say, like how like whatever car your dad drives or whatever car your dad like has a dream of, like that becomes like your favorite car.
Yeah.
It was the same way. First camera I touched, it was a Canon, and bro, like I still swear by Canon to this day.
Yeah.
And bro, I grabbed the Canon, and bro, like I went home. It was this. I took the snap on like May 17th. Like it was like I don't know, 2022. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
And I took a snap of the stuff on my bed. Big ass, like professional, like briefcase, like military looking briefcase where the gimbal was in, the camera was in. And I was like, holy shit. And I took a snap. I sent to my buddies. I'm like, I said, start of a fucking franchise.
Yeah.
Right. And bro, like I got a flashback. Like I'm getting goosebumps right now. Right. I got a flashback like last year. And then like I have a Sigma Studio sign now on my wall. I look up at it. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's sick.
I'm like, it went from here to there.
It's like crazy how that, the butterfly effect from like,
bro,
just getting your first like lens, then gimbal, and like, all like, that's crazy. Like, I would say almost like we kind of have a similar situation. We're trying to get to obviously that bigger point,
and you will, bro, for sure, man.
But our first time, we went to go interview Mad Mix for his project.
Sick.
And that moment after that interview, we were just like, dude, this was fucking awesome.
Yeah. We found it like so fun. It was like
and bro, I watched that entire thing over. You guys did a great job, bro. Yeah. And that's why I offered the help, because I'm like, bro, this guy got the potential. This guy can put shit together. This guy's basic knowledge. This guy can do it. And that's when I'm like, okay, yo, like let me know if you need any help ever.
No, I really appreciate it, man. Like,
no worries, bro.
Even like before we went to shoot, like it was so like you get so nervous like for no reason. Like I don't know why I do, like, but
I still get nervous.
It just happens,
it's like
right?
putting your foot in cold water. Like you don't want to do it, but you're like, I have to do it. I have to.
Or you know what the perfect feeling is? It's when you turn on the shower and you run away.
Oh,
that's exactly right. And but bro, you guys did a great job on that.
No, we really appreciate it, man.
We appreciate it. We just want to get to obviously the bigger point.
Yeah.
But like it's like people are too scared to like really try and dive into it. Like, and they're like, you're always like guessing yourself, like, can I do it? Can I actually do it? Can I actually do it?
Yeah.
And then you do it for the first time, and then it becomes easier.
And it becomes easier.
Confidence is building, right?
Exactly, bro.
So it's like this is what we're doing with and dealing with right now is getting it going, getting started, because we want to get to that level. Like you're at a level way above us. Like we want to get to you, and we know that you want to get to there. So we want to keep elevating like how you guys are elevating.
Like,
bro, first of all, bro, I appreciate that. That's love, right? But bro, you know what it is? I never believed in that hierarchy from the start. I always believed in it as like if people have like this much power, right?
Yeah.
Why shouldn't they help the guy with this much power?
Yeah.
Right? And bro, in that sense, like bro, like I am still the same as you, bro.
Yeah.
Borrowing that equipment, bro, that's still me. I still borrow equipment, bro. Shout out my bro Kert, by the way. If Kert never let me borrow his equipment, bro, I wouldn't be where I am right now. He just shot the Late Bloomer premiere yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Right? And bro, this guy never once has this guy said no. Never once has this guy given me a bullshit excuse. Yeah. Never once this guy said, oh, I'm home. This guy said, oh, my sister's at home, bro, pick it up from her. Yeah. This guy has always been there for me, bro. No matter what. Ik phone, ik text, bro, it doesn't matter. This guy's work. This guy travels, bro. And this guy's always been there, bro. And आज मैं कहना है, bro, like जे मैं हैगा कुछ भी है ना, that bro is because of Kat.
You should always appreciate the real ones, the true
for
day
sure,
ones,
bro.
right?
Always
there. Like, for us, like I phone him, he phones me, like we're always there for each other, right?
Yeah.
You always need that.
And that's why there's no such thing like that, bro. Because thing is, I stand on so many people's shoulders.
Yeah.
Right? And you guys will see that too.
Yeah.
Give it like 6 months, bro.
Yeah.
And you'll understand exactly what I mean.
Yeah.
And you guys will get there. Give it a year, bro. Trust.
We really do appreciate. Even like I talked to when I brought up the idea to Jenny. Jenny's like, bro, he's like, I know this is your passion for like a while.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, stick to it. He's like, give it time though.
Do it,
right?
bro. Yeah.
He's like, you have to give it time. Right? You can't just give up on it like after a couple of episodes and stuff like that. You got to stick to it, consistency. Even like for us, like we talked about doing a podcast for like a very long time. Yeah. And then after that Mad Mix interview is like, he told us, like he straight up said, he's like, you guys should really think to like actually do like a podcast or like take this further, right? Just just don't stop at the school project.
Exactly, bro.
Just take it where you can take and see where it goes, right?
And that should mean something, bro. Everyone believes in you guys, bro.
Yeah.
Right? And you guys have everyone's support, bro. So you guys just gotta catch it, bro. We're all here, bro.
It's weird how all this kind of translates. Like we all come from some background, which is a school project.
That's where it is. Honestly, they say like school is bullshit, school is this, school is that, bro. School is the only thing I'll agree with my principal on, yo. And if he does watch this, bro, I'm sorry. Okay? Right? But yo, this guy's my high school principal, Mr. Akune. This guy, by the way, he didn't let me run for grad council. Some bullshit. Right? But yo, like, mera aaj tak wo garari hui hai.
Yeah.
I'm like, this guy can't do that. Right? This guy said one thing at my graduation. This was the playing field where you guys made mistakes. Now it's time to go out into the real world and like make results.
Yeah.
And that shit stuck in. I was like, oh shit, like that's what school is for, bro.
Yeah.
It's to make these mistakes. It's to, in a sense, have balls.
Yeah.
Right? And what it is like, dumb people, they're not smart enough to think of the bad shit that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's why you see a lot of dumb people in like these crazy places, right? We've all met that one person, like, how the fuck did this guy get here?
Yeah.
Right? And then you see some smart people. Like I'd say like me, I don't believe I'm crazy smart, but I do believe I have intelligence to a level, and I am like, you know, like I'm still like, okay, like stuff's going like, you know, pretty okay right now. I'm like, but how do I get to that guy's level?
Yeah.
How do I get there? And the thing is, honestly, it just comes up to like the whole confidence and the whole perfectionist thing. It's like, have you seen that thing, bro? It's like there's the thinking man.
Yes.
And then there's the doing man.
Yeah.
And it showed like the thinking man sitting there, and instead the doing man, it was like an empty stool.
Yeah.
And that's what I meant. And the whole thing of like, how I said, like, bro, like, anytime you want to come on set, I said that because, bro, the more comfortable you get with just picking up a camera, shooting something, and then you get to that point, bro, where no matter what you do with that camera, it's going to turn out crazy.
Yeah.
Right? That's the point, like, I want everyone to get to. Because once they get to that point, they'll know that it's not about being so perfect in, like, what you're doing. Because the thing is, in like 5 years from now, you'll be like, shit, bro, like, I didn't have to spend that much time on that because we have limited time here.
Yeah.
We have very limited time.
That's why I was like, high school, like, you gotta, like, I can't lie that back in high school, I was, like, shelling myself a bit. I was scared to do stuff because I was, like, always thinking of what, it's not gonna look good. I'm not scared to put my feet in the water, right?
Yeah.
But that's, like, your chance. Like, I wish I could, like, obviously no regrets still, but, like, telling young kids nowadays, like, just go ahead and do it because it's like this is your time, right? Like I wish I could have done this at a younger age. I'm 24 only, but wish I could have started at your age, right?
Yeah.
But I was still trying to build that confidence because of high school, right? So like if you're still in high school or you're watching this and you're a young kid, like start doing this stuff now. Like,
yeah.
You just really gotta just do it. Like even with me, like I was in high school when I first met Chani, and like the whole like Punjabi Pump playlist started. It was his idea and everything.
Yeah.
All I did was, as a fan, it was he started the playlist. So Punjabi Pump is his name. Like he's the one that started everything.
Yeah.
So he did the Apple Music playlist. So I ran just as a fan, just sent a DM saying, "Please make this on Spotify." I like, not, I kid you not. I'm just sitting in my living room. I get a message back from him.
Yeah.
It's like a voice note, right? Because Chani usually just does.
Chani sends the voice notes, bro.
He doesn't send the messages, right?
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Bro, no one on my team has Spotify. You down to make it?"
Yeah.
I was like, "I'm down."
Yeah.
And so I made it for Spotify,
Yeah.
and that's where this started, right? And then eventually I made the Instagram account, and then like those connections built in, right?
Yeah.
And then I was fortunate enough to like have those connections and make that documentary I made, right? And then now just gotta do it, right?
Yeah,
so,
I remember I messaged you, bro, like about the movie, and bro, like when you made that post, I was like, yo, shit, bro, like. Nah, I really, bro, I still, bro, I really appreciated that, bro.
Yeah,
when I saw that, I was like, holy shit, like this guy, you know, bought it, right?
Yeah.
And the thing is, bro, like, it's what it is that I learned this from Chani, bro. Since we're talking about him, I learned this from Chani is that, bro, doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter what it is, Chani will treat you like, bro, like you are like his like bro. He will listen to you, bro. He will like actually like. It's like as in like he'll take you under his wing type of thing, bro. He will like support you, and he won't talk to you like you know, some people like say like some like I've met so many artists, bro, right? And honestly, bro, I've never met artists like Chani Mocha, bro.
Yeah.
All they do is give, bro, and bro, mangde kuch nahi.
Yeah.
Right? And bro, like I've learned this from them, bro. Is that, bro, like number one, humbleness, right? And we jo ditta na hamara jneta, right? So asi kaun hunne a we na karnu, right?
Yeah.
And it's like whatever he does, bro, he talks to you with this level of respect, bro.
Yeah.
Where you're like, yo, I feel so seen right now.
Yeah.
Right? Which normally artists, like they're like, my ear is more valuable than yours.
Yeah.
Right.
It's belittling it.
Exactly, bro. And Chani, bro, he lifts you up. Chani Muka both they lift you up, bro. And that's the one thing. Like, I just have to say that, bro. Like, it's all up to those guys, bro. Honestly, like, there's been so many points where, like, like, I'm like, shit, like, this is bad. I counted my blessings, bro, and every time, bro, like, their support was there.
Yeah.
They were there.
Yeah.
And that's what it is, bro. Like I was gonna tie back into it, but like, you finished what you were saying first.
No, I was gonna say, like, they're always very supportive. Like, when I made like the documentary, like, they were very busy. They just came back from Pakistan, right?
Yeah.
And then right after they went to New York, and then they went to Prince George.
Yeah.
And then the next day they were heading out to Kelowna, right?
Yeah.
And then he's like, bro, don't worry, just come at night.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened, right?
Yeah.
He never said no or anything. He's like, bro, don't worry, just give me a call, give me a ring, and then we'll figure it out. And
exactly, man. And you guys, and thing is, people say that, but Chani actually figures it out.
Yeah.
These guys figure it out. These guys get it. These guys make it work, bro. And like ਜੇ ਭਰਾ ਹੋਣ ਤਾਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਵਰਗੇ ਹੋਣ.
Yeah. No, for real.
So we're going on an hour here plus. So but like, it's been really fun to have you.
Thank
so
you,
we're
man.
trying to wrap this up in a game.
Done.
Okay.
Done.
So we don't have a name for this game yet. I was just thinking GTA or GTS because it's guess the artist, guess the song, GTA, GTS. But we're gonna start off with guess the artist.
Yeah.
It's 10 questions, yes or no questions, and then you have to guess the artist within 10 questions.
Done.
We have the artist already in our head.
We already have it already named. Gurman will answer it.
Yeah.
You have to keep guessing it.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
You ready?
Do I have a... Okay. Is there any baseline questions that you guys, like, I can start with?
We'll do a practice round real quick.
Okay.
You do Johnny, okay? It'll just say Johnny's our artist.
Okay, let's say Johnny's our artist.
And 10 questions,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
I'll be like, yo, does he wear bug?
Yes.
Does he write?
Yes.
Is he from Surrey?
Yeah.
Okay, is it Johnny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick. Okay, got it.
Got it?
Yeah. And then, so are we starting the real game now?
Yeah.
Okay, let's lock in. Does your artist wear a pug?
No.
Is he from Canada?
No.
Is he from the UK?
No.
India?
Yes.
I have a gut feeling right now. I don't know what it is.
You can guess
You
the
can
artist,
guess it, yeah.
but yeah, it has to be within 10
Is it
questions.
Argentino?
No.
You're 4, I think.
Yeah, that's 4.
Yeah.
Does your artist have over 10 million monthly listeners on Spotify?
Wait, that's a good crack. Look, can I check quick?
Yeah, you could check.
I don't think he does though, but I'll confirm.
This shit's hard, man.
It is, bro.
No.
Has your artist released any new music in the past year?
Yes. Is that 6?
Yeah.
Okay. Is your artist alive?
Yeah.
That's one question. Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. I'm a 7 questions, right?
7,
7.
yeah.
Okay. Is your artist involved in any beefs?
Not that I know of.
Active beefs, probably not.
Activists, not that I know of.
Okay.
I feel like he. Oh wait, has he been involved in beefs and like? He's been involved, I think, in one beef. Yeah, one beef. I would say so. Maybe not recent, like not like this year, but like a year or 2 ago.
Is your artist's last name Mon?
No.
9, that's 9. You got one more question, then you have to guess.
Okay.
I would say a hint. Like, I'll give you a hint. It's someone that you've worked with. I think that much might be too big of a hint, but whatever.
I
You're
got
9.
it.
Yeah.
I think I got it. You know how that's the last question?
Yeah.
Right? The beef,
Yeah.
the opposite side.
Yeah.
Is it Pramesh Varma?
It's for each one.
Yo,
1, 2,
honestly,
3, 4.
let's do it again.
Yeah.
But this time, let's do like a hint thing, because that way I feel like it's more fun.
Yeah.
Right?
I was gonna give you the hymn like opposite of the mon beat. Like
yeah. I was thinking the people that come to mind, Prem to Lo,
Navan Sandhu, recent, hella recent.
Yeah. Because I was like okay, let's see what happens, right?
Yeah.
You guys want to do one more?
We'll do one more.
How about we guess the song?
I'm down.
Okay, let me play it off the phone.
Guess the song first.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna play probably 1 second of it, and then if you can't get it, we'll keep going. But 3 times. You have to...
Done.
Okay. Here's the first second.
Kaka.
Yo, shut up.
That's crazy. Look, it doesn't even say 1 second on it. That's a 0.
It's at 0 still.
Bro, I have heard this song like 500 times. You know, when I was editing the video, bro, like, you know this, you edit videos, bro. The amount of times you gotta listen to it over and over again, bro. Yeah.
Okay, on the drive here, and then they play the podcast, right?
Yeah.
As the podcast is playing, I'm just saying the next line already. Like I've watched this like for like 8 hours straight.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
And then if that was too easy, that was way too easy.
I guess.
Let's do a song that you did not work on.
Okay, done. Yeah.
Okay. You help me pick then.
I think I got one.
On the Loose?
No, that's crazy. That's crazy. One more. We have something to see.
You know what it is, bro? Like, I don't know what it is with my like sound recognition, bro. I think it's an ADHD thing, bro.
Could be.
Maybe.
I don't know what to do now. You're too good at this. Like, try to find some low key song. Like you probably knows all the low key songs too.
I'm not sure. No, because some I just will not know flat out. I'll just say I don't know it.
Okay. How this one?
Janu?
Oh my god, that is crazy.
I was trying to get him like, hey, you wouldn't think about another Sukha song type of thing.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay,
Let's do one more.
We'll do guess the artist.
Guess the artist?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have someone in your head?
I'll type about here. You do the answers because you probably know more about these artists than I do.
The songs are pretty fun, yo.
Yeah, the songs are fun.
You're too quick, man.
Yeah.
We do a competition.
Yeah. Yo, should we do that instead?
Yeah.
Do you think we should do that instead? Competition between me and him?
Yeah. Okay, I'll say this much. I'll say this much. I did this game with Gurman when he was a young kid. We do it all the time because this guy, it pissed me off. Just knows every song. Like,
okay, to make it fair, bro, I'll make my points worth half a point. Like, if I guess it's worth half a point, his are worth a full point.
I think we should do buzzer. Like who says it first?
Okay, that's a good idea.
Who says it first, and then what are we playing up to? How many points?
We'll say 3. Best of 3.
Best of 3.
Best of 5.
Best of 5.
Best of 5.
1 by 2.
Okay, 1 sec. I gotta do something that this guy also doesn't have on his like on repeat.
For the bias, he'll get it.
Okay, so should we say the song out first, or should we raise our hand first?
Or just say it out first.
Just say it out loud first.
Oh, then you have to judge who said it first.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's making it harder.
Okay. Okay, you gotta give me a second here.
He's going deep in the playlist.
I have to go deep. There's like all your songs are downloaded, bro. Okay.
Cullinan. Shit. Yeah, he got it. He got that one.
Okay.
You're too quick too, though.
Some songs.
When you first told me, it's like the ones I know, but
yeah.
I'm like, but you still know a lot, yo. I thought you like we were watching like the podcast you did. It was a while back though, hours before midnight, right?
Yeah.
With Parm.
Yeah.
And I think you said Baljit was your favorite artist in that, right?
Cool. Yeah. Daljit, my favorite artists have been fluctuating lately. Like, I've been listening to Amtej Hundo lately.
Amtej Hundo, you always like, yo. He's from my area.
Yeah?
Yeah, PB26.
Nice.
Okay.
Is it white, brown, black?
You gotta guess, or should I play another second?
Play another second.
Oh, Trucker Argentino.
I don't know this one.
Fuck.
I got it. If I know it, I know like the first like 2 seconds.
2 millisecond.
Yeah.
Okay. Third song, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Kafka.
That was great. I like remember the Gill song Doctor Who. I just couldn't think of
2-1. Okay. Now I'm getting you guys like I'm going deep.
Okay. I just know Kafka because bro, it's like it's Jugardi for the,
Yeah.
I sing it a lot. Reloaded.
No, that is crazy. From the producer tag.
2-2, bang your game 7.
Bro.
We're doing up to 5, right?
I'm just like scared that people aren't gonna believe it's real. They're gonna think it's scripted. We should play this on live. Bro.
Yeah. Live, yeah. Live stream. We need a partner for that.
Done.
Okay.
A top class.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just didn't know that one, yo.
Okay.
I froze for a second.
3-2.
Yeah. Okay.
Jeez. Okay.
Brown.
Eyes.
You got it. You got the full thing.
3-3.
Did you say brown rung?
I said brown. I just said brown and then I froze.
Oh.
I was there when that song was made.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's like saying I was there when you were born. That song was so fun story. When we were shooting Kaka, second year shooting Kaka. Like literally J-Track threw the song on his laptop up and like Chani Moga is just like whipped it up right there.
Really? It's on the same EP, no? Or separate
Same EP. Same EP.
Right?
I was right there when I was made.
Okay, ready?
47.
Yeah, he got it.
That is crazy.
He beat you.
That's
That's
too
crazy.
quick.
Are you like a VK guy?
I'm okay. I listen to everyone. Like I try and listen to the most I can.
Yeah. Do you guys like the new album, yo?
I did like the new album.
I fuck with the
Mob
new
Ties and all that
Sick.
stuff. Sick song.
Yeah.
But it's been a blast.
For sure, man. No, 100%.
Let's do one more artist. Guess the artist.
Guess the artist?
Let's
Okay,
go for
okay.
guess the artist.
You gotta pick the artist then.
I'll pick the artist.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see.
Do you want the hint or?
I think I'll do the hint. I'm really bad at this.
So we'll do 10 questions and then whenever you want the hint, let me know.
Done.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah. Okay.
Let's
Go.
see.
You're the guy, right?
Huh?
You're gonna answer, right? You're gonna answer the question.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll start off with a hint.
Okay. Okay. Hint. It will be. What would you think the hint would be?
BC artist.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Does he tie a bug?
No.
Is he from Surrey?
No. Not that I know of.
Do you want to double check?
I don't know how I can double check, but to my knowledge, no.
Okay.
But
do you mean?
he has.
Wait.
I'll give you this hint. He has rep Surrey in his songs though.
Yeah. Rep Surrey.
Does he live in BC?
Yeah.
Okay. Does he have over 3 million Spotify monthly listeners?
I'm gonna guess,
Most
yeah.
likely. But I'll give you a hint. It's probably the streams are probably from his older songs compared to his newer songs. Yeah, he has more than 3.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure the bulk of his streams come from his older songs, not his newer songs.
I'm scratching my head right now. Like I'm like mentally scratching my head right now. I cannot like think of anyone, bro. Okay, let's see. Doesn't have bug.
He wasn't born here. I'll give you another hint like that.
Like that makes the better answer. Like
Yeah, he wasn't like he's not.
he's not a
Canadian
BC artist, but
born.
he's like reps BC.
Yeah.
Carnozla?
No.
That's 4, right?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Is he a solo act or does he have? Is he a solo act or does he?
Okay,
have,
I'll answer this one. Now solo.
Now solo act.
Grindigo?
Yeah.
Wow.
The solo act was the one. I was
Yeah.
like, he's from Italy?
He's
Well,
from,
you reps like
the island.
Surrey, like I think.
Yeah,
They're from the island,
I think
right?
he's from the island.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I was confused. I'm like, I know he's rep Surrey in his songs, but I'm pretty sure I've heard he's from the island.
Scott Rodegidia.
Yeah, I think him, AP, all of them, they're from the island originally.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a blast having you on here.
It's been a blast being here.
Yeah. Is there anything you want to plug right now?
Anything I want to plug?
Anything in the future? Anything exclusive news you want to give to GT?
Follow directed by RK, right? That's the handle.
Directed by RK. Yeah. One thing I'll say, if this happens, I'm shooting a Western and you guys are hearing it first.
Oh, that's crazy. That's sick.
And second, and only thing I'd like to say, if you guys don't subscribe and follow GT Road Radio right now, yo, it's beef.
No, we respect it, man. Thank you so much for coming here, man.
Appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate it.
You took your time out. You know,
bro, it's love, man.
Drove you across from Delta to Surrey. Basically Langley at this point.
One of the first few guests on the show.
Yeah,
will always
love, man. Thank you guys for the opportunity. Thank you for thinking of me, bro.
Yeah.
No.
We're definitely gonna have you back on again for sure. These stories,
I'd love to be back.
Had so much fun.
If it wasn't for like time, we would have kept on talking.
Yeah,
on camera,
for sure,
right?
bro. 100%, man.
We definitely need a part 2 after.
For sure, bro. For sure.
Next time we come down here, we'll definitely hit you guys up.
100%.
Well, this has been GT Road Radio with Ranbir Khaira. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace.
GTO.